Yeah, boy. You thought I was not gonna go out with a bang? My time, sorry, in Ometepe, coming to an end. I don't wanna leave. I don't wanna leave. This island is magical. It's honestly one of the best places I've ever visited. There's some magical little touch here. It's probably the volcanoes combined with the tropical sunlight combined with the high quality organic food that's grown everywhere. With the people the people are based also. None of that fake American bullshit anywhere. Anyway, welcome to my luxury jungle bungalow. Almost like a tree house on a freaking Garden of Eden. This is the true Garden of Eden. I'm gonna show all of the property. It is crazy. And guess what? You can live like an absolute king in Ometepe for $30 a night. You get breakfast. You get unlimited fruits. Unlimited coconuts. $30 a night. At least that's the deal I got. They got little higher prices for some of the properties here. Now, here's my balcony from my tree house. It's very nice. Now here's this is the cheapest bungalow on the property. And it's probably the cheapest because because they have a restaurant over there. We're gonna check that one out. But here's the kitchen. And that's very close by of my treehouse bungalow. And you get a bunch of noises from there, from the cooks. They like to listen to some mariachi, Nicaraguan music, whatever. They like to talk, they like to hang around. And they come early, which is no problem for me because I wake up early. I wake up with the sunrise. But the restaurant stays open for like 9, I don't know, maybe 9 o'clock or something, 9 p.m. And I go sleep here like 7 or 8 p.m. So that's one of the cons of the place. But it doesn't really bother me. Only thing that bothers me is the light that's coming through. So I'm gonna show. Here's my little balcony. Here's my palm tree. One of those things fall right there. And I heard a big freaking smash. If I would be walking over here and that palm thing fall through my head, I would be dead right now. There's an eagle. There's a bunch of different birds I've seen here. Also you can see monkeys. But here's my bungalow. Outside all day. Like in every places. It's very nice bungalow. Made with some of these bamboos. Very cool design. We got water. These are my stuff, but they bring the water. They also give you this tea. And this tea, I actually kinda like it. How it tastes like and how it smells like. It's free, unlimited tea, but I don't really like how it makes me feel. I don't like how it makes me feel kinda jittery and anxious, which is weird because I drink coffee almost daily here. And coffee doesn't really make me feel anxious or jittery. But this thing does, so I don't really like it. But because it's free, included in the price, I taste it. They also have, if you wanna indulge on some freaking fancy fermented grape juice from Chile, you can have this bottle for like 14-15 bucks. I'm not really into that. I kinda wanna try some wine, because I've never been into wine, not at all. But I kinda wanna just try some like super expensive French wine or something, just to like experience it. These are the best eggs for the other Garden of Eden that I already brewed. I went back there to get some raw milk and eggs. This is their honey. Very good raw honey. Some of the best eggs I've ever had. The raw milk is very good. You don't need these. It gets kinda nice and cool here during the night in December. Here's bathroom. Here's the shower. Only cold water, which is fine for me. But maybe some luxury bitches, it ain't good. 4 stars because the water was not warm. Get the fuck out of here, bitch. Anyway, that's my bungalow. Very nice. And I like all of these lights, which I don't use, but these lights and all the lights that kinda lighten up the trails here, they are incandescent, so I love that. I love incandescent lights. They don't fuck up your melatonin nearly as bad as some of the LED lights and the blue lights, but they're still not that good. Candles are the best, natural, and here's my little own garden with my chili peppers and some other. This might be aloe vera, I don't know. There's my jackfruit tree. There's my peach palm tree. That's the other palm tree. And here's my reading chill out area. This one is super comfy. I was reading about Nicaraguan history over here. So now I know all about Nicaragua. The place has plenty of books to read. I also kind of want to read some of this natural farming. This place is doing it. It's a permaculture farm. Here's the chickens of the property that you can enjoy the chicken eggs on the breakfast. And I can show you the breakfast. I don't really like the breakfast, how they structure the breakfast. It's kind of weird. But for me, I need to freaking egg it up there because they don't got any meat really. But anyway, the eggs are very good. So it's no problem for me. Here's the kitchen. So these are the trails. That looks like a papaya. Like there's so many edible trees. That's bamboo. That's some old ass, big ass, huge tree. There's some other palms. But there's so much edible stuff also here. Like I spot new edible stuff all the time. And one of the guys is kind of bringing all of that to the kitchen area that I'm gonna show you. There's the tropical sunlight. Hell yeah! Feels so good. Here's some of the tropical woods. Like the tropical woods, if you wanna start building over here, it's some of the best material, some of the best wood in the world. Here's another jackfruit tree with bunch of jackfruits. There's a bunch of little jackfruits there. There's a coconut tree. And it is just a beautiful, like absolutely beautiful setting. Like you can get this $30 a night. Are you freaking kidding me? Now we go to the kitchen where you can cook your own meals. Let's check this jackfruit tree first. Here's some of the jackfruits. Cool. There's a coconut. Yellow coconuts. Here's banana. I guess we can check this one first. Here's the restaurant. They have a restaurant over here. It's the kitchen. Here's a beautiful view. Lake Nicaragua, Conception. This is the breakfast view. What a beautiful setting. You can get real fancy over here. A bunch of books. Here's their menu. You can get ribeye for $15. Ribeye meal. So that's pretty good deal. Ossobuco for like $14. Pretty freaking good prices. Here's the breakfast. You get 8 points. What you make? You can construct your own breakfast for 8 points. Otherwise you gotta pay a little bit extra. But those. Here's the... no. Whatever. Bunch of books. It's a cool place. Petroglyphs. Oh. There you can go wander around. These are on the hills of the Madeiras volcano. You can go hike there if you want. If you wanna do that. Here you can sunbathe. Now, maybe we should go check out my office first. Here's a nice... they gather probably the rainwater. Now it's the end of the rainy season, so they got a lot of water. It still rains most days a little bit, but not much. It was raining at the night a little bit. So here's one of the gardens also. Bunch of bananas. The best bananas I've ever had. Different varieties. There's some bananas. Those look like the Chad bananas. I call them Chad bananas because the flavor is the Chad of bananas. Here's my office for the day. I've been studying the plants of the world. Food plants of the world. I actually learned a couple ones. Like I learned that's a peach palm with the spikes from that tree, from that book. It's a very nice area. Here they grow some salads, some freaking rabbit food. I'm not really interested about that, but they grow it. That looks like a basil. That's kinda not doing that hot. I don't know what this is. Don't smell like anything. I was sunbathing there. Nice place to get the junk maintenance done. Here's more bananas. Like there's so many bananas. Then we can go in this area. Here's coconuts and peach palms. It's pretty cool. Also looks like they're growing some papayas there. Bunch of freaking bananas everywhere, coconuts everywhere. It's beautiful. Yeah, pretty much everything grows here. Let's make our way to here. Those look like child papayas. This looks like passion fruit. Or something else. Not sure. Bunch of palms. And bananas. This is some type of aloe vera. Or might be tequila. I don't know. That's a grapefruit tree. You can see one grapefruit over there. I had one yesterday. It was nice grapefruit. Here they bring some of the plants alive. Butterflies everywhere. Just freaking beautiful. What a beautiful setting. And this is just the beginning, bro. That looks like some, I don't know, bananas popping out everywhere. That volcanic soil is good. This is the kitchen area. It's surrounded by, you guessed it, jackfruits. Here's one fruit out of this tree. I don't know what that is, but there's one fruit over there. More jackfruits. I like how the jackfruits look like. They look alien. And here the one guy brings all the fruits that he gathers, or this is turmeric. This looks like ginger. These are those egg fruits, but they are not ripe egg fruits. These are the apple bananas. Ooh, another grapefruit. I might have that one. Chad bananas. Coconut. They got fridge. Now the kitchen setup, they don't really got the best setup, I gotta say. They got good pans, if you wanna use pans. They got water, but they don't really have good knives. Only knife is this, and this is absolute mess of a knife. So I need to use these kind of knives. Here's the map of Ometepe. Isla de Ometepe. One of my favorite places on planet Earth. Now here's a bunch of bananas. Look at those big boys. Yeah, different kind of bananas. That's cool. Here's the coconuts. That's cool. More jackfruit. Now let's head down. I gotta say, my sleep has been extremely good here. This place, like Ometepe, don't really got no 5G. We don't got none of that 5G shit yet, so less of the technocratic connection means more connection in reality, more connection in nature, more connection with yourself, and I've been feeling that. I've had my mind on fire on all the best ways possible. Here's a breadfruit. There's actually some fruits up in the very top. This is a big breadfruit tree. But maybe you cannot see with the camera, but there's a bunch of, kinda looks like jackfruit, but a little bit different. But yeah, you can know the breadfruits from the leaves. It has very distinct leaf. There's one of the places you can stay, one of the more expensive ones. There's more jackfruit. There's more jackfruit. Let's go see the beaks. Where the beaks over here. There's some birds. So yeah, there's more plants, way more plants. You thought we were done already? No, this farm is producing. It's producing all of this shit. There's some lizard or a snake. I've seen 5 snakes in Ometepe. So yeah, there's a bunch of freaking plants. But here, somewhere over here, are the beaks. Here's the beaks. There's more plants. Oh, there's the beaks. And these beaks make they make the gnarliest noises I've ever heard. They get crazy. And they are huge. And probably delicious. But yeah, they're chilling right now. Hey piggies! What's up? Mita! Rah, rah. Rah, rah. Look at how big they are. They kinda destroy the ground, huh? There's a bunch of birds over there. The pigs just freaking chilling. Enjoying life. Living their good old island life. So yeah, that's pretty cool. You thought we were done? No. Not even halfway done yet. Holy fuck. This guy, here's a cool bird. Whee. They got a lot of blue jays over here. Big blue jays. There's some cool palms. Let's go check this place out. Here's one of the places you can stay. You get a bit more privacy in that place. More bananas. Shut up, birds. They listened. Here's probably the cactus. Some more birds. But yeah, I've been sleeping so good over here. The internet is weak, which I take as a positive thing. A very positive thing. I want to see those carrot fruits. Oh, there it is. Look at this plant. It looks like carrots. There's the blue jays. Look at this one. It looks like carrots on freaking tree. What a weird weird freaking fruit. Or whatever it is. I don't even know. Here's another one. Look at how it looks. Weird. And I guess those are edible. Here's the blue jay. I gotta watch out where I step. There might be snakes. Very peaceful here. Even though they got the workers here and all, they leave you alone. They don't bother you. Let's go from here. Here's the main entrance. Let's go a little bit down and then up. You need a good car or a motorcycle to get here. Although I got here with the little moto I rented. Here's Guanabana. Oh, it's not Guanabana. This one is Nispero. Sapodilla. The one we had in Costa Rica that tasted absolute trash. Here's Sapote Amarillo. I don't see no fruits. What's this one? That's guanabana. One of my favorites. I don't see no guanabanas though. God damn it. And here is the jackfruits also. I want to show that. Here's one of the places you can stay. Probably the most expensive one. I found some fresh big fat yesterday. That was cool, and the fat is so good. Here's jackfruits. That whole section over there is just jackfruits, but none of them were ripe. So, yeah. Well, look at this place. We need to show you the gym still, because they got the gym. If you wanna do that shit. Although here, you get so much energy, I tell. You get so much energy from the nature. Maybe you wanna do something, like hike a volcano sometime or whatever. Or just move, do something. Look at that. The blue jays got it. That's how you know the fruit is ripe. The blue jays got it. Here's some of the workers. I wonder how much they pay these workers. Because these guys got like at least 10 or 15 workers on the property. At the restaurant, they got always like 2 or 3 cooks. Yeah, don't step on those. That sucks. There's a jackfruit. Like they got the restaurant, the cooks are always there, but there's not very many people eating there. Not at all. Here's some other plants. Here's the gym where you can come get checked. Assault course. Look at this one. Holy fuck. Whoa. Yeah, that assault course is done, son. Fuck your assault course. Yeah, I was talking about tropical trees. They're so hard and good to build. That one sucks ass. Yeah. Look at these retarded jackfruits. Yeah, you ain't growing very well, huh? You kinda suffering. Yeah, there's that. Some more jackfruits. Agility ladder. Where is it? Is it this one? The fuck? Jackfruit. Kinda small looking jackfruit. Random banana plant. And here you can come pull yourself up and down or just play around like a child or whatever. Here's the peach palms. They got spikes. There's some fruit. No idea what that fruit is. Oh, here's the lady of the house. Hey, buddy. These dogs are so cute. And they guard me so well. Hey, buddy. You want little scrubs? You want little scrubs? Oh, you're peeing. Hey. Hei, kuka siellä on? Mitä? Niin. Hyvä tyttö, hyvä. Niin, hyvä. Good dog, you keep us guard. I'll give them little raw meat. Niin, joo. They also got a male. That's a really scary one. Niin. Mitä? Niin, hän on niin hyvä tyttö. Mitä? Mitä? Little bit more scraps. They love me. Obviously, all the animals in every place love me. Because I get them scraps and I give them little raw meat, so they really get friendly with me and they guard me so well. If somebody wants to mess with Mr. Best Science, I got my guard up. These guys know how to do it. Mitä? Hyvä. Mitä? Vähän lisää scrubbeja. Anyway, thanks for watching. That's what you can do in $30 a night in Ometepe. It's pretty awesome. I love this place. I love this place that I'm staying, this farm, and I love this island. Come check it out. Except, be careful with your stomach. There's something in the island that even got me, my raw chicken, salmon Nutella tummy. Anyway. Niin, anna tassu. Hyvä, kiitos. Hyvä. Yeah, these dogs know Finnish. It's kind of weird. When you see animals, you always talk to them with your native language first. And the animals understand you. Anyway, here's the thing, fool. Get your ass over here. If you have any problems, even if you don't, most of the countries these days, they suck ass. They take away your freedoms. You cannot do shit. And they take away your health because of the technocracy. So, there's very little of that shit here. The nature is amazing. The tropical sunlight is amazing. The volcanism makes you feel magical ways. It's very cheap. Thanks for watching. See you later, alligators.